Hello, everybody. Anybody that's lurking in the background or here with us? Hey, Dale at 9 Acres Family Farms, if you still hanging out with us. I know Des was earlier, and she's popped over to DJ's birthday. Huh? Uh-oh, my little thing popped down. Hold on. There we go.
There we go. It was
You can
mine.
see that? You can see mine?
No, I clicked off the YouTube side because I didn't mute that mic when you went
okay.
live. So I just got rid of it.
So I hope that it popped up. It popped up for you?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
yeah.
All right. Mark has it.
I don't see anybody in chat.
Nobody yet that we know of. They could be there. We just don't know they're there. So, welcome in if you are in here and you're just hanging out in the background. Rebecca is making me a hat with her wonderful skills. It's really awesome that she is on our live to make me a hat, and we're going to get with her again to make Mark's hat. She does this if you email her and you give her your information, you can tell them what you got to do. Rebecca.
Yes, I basically I want. It makes it easier on me to have them email it because then I put it on my list, and as I finish that, the oldest people that I have been starting making hats for, then I put it in my. I have a folder that I have one yarn finished, and I figured, hey, let's get her hat made because it is going to be cold there where she is.
That so much.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that, Rebecca?
I have been making hats since 2006.
Oh wow.
For a church
How
that
sweet.
I don't go to anymore, but that's okay, you know.
Hey, Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, Tamara and David, welcome in. Thank y'all for coming.
Yeah.
We have Miss Rebecca here making a hat for me.
I've also got 4 blankets that I need to finish.
Oh wow.
Who are you making blankets for?
I'm making blankets. I'm making a throw for Peaceful Dad. I'm making a blanket or a throw for trying to think. I wish I had brought my list up here.
Hey, Teresa, welcome in. Thank you for coming.
Hi, Teresa. Can't remember the channel's name, but I've got some throws to make for some people.
Rebecca here is making me a hat as we're doing our live, and I gratefully appreciate that. I think it's so cool that not only is she doing this from the love of her hands, but also from her heart and on our live where we could actually see it happening. So that is the neatest thing ever. And we're going to hope to get on to her live to do Mark's hat. So yeah. Now, Rebecca, my okay, I see it now. I was fixing to say on the YouTube side, I wasn't seeing everything, but I had to press that little arrow. I'm still trying to get used to looking at the YouTube chat, not just the StreamYard. So it's pretty neat. Tamara wants to know if your fingers ever get sore.
No, they don't. If I were to stop doing this, I would think that my hands would start having arthritis issues. I just realized a problem that I had is I was looking at this and I'm like, where's my black? And when you're using 2 yarns, it gets a little bit harder to make sure you get both of them around.
Oh, wow.
So I'm having to do a little fix here, which is not that hard, really.
But
Okay.
how neat is this to watch somebody making a hat for you on a live? This is really cool.
There, it's
Neat. You want to say hi, Mark?
I told everybody hello.
Oh, okay.
I know.
Oh, he's in the chat saying hi.
Do you know that Derek Fowler and I have our birthdays are on the same month, same day?
Really?
Just
Well, that's awesome.
just a few years apart.
How awesome. I'll have to remember that next time you're doing your birthday live. Wasn't you giving away stuff of yours on your birthday? That's what I thought. I remember that.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I did. I gave away things that I had that I didn't want anymore.
Teresa said you can do that without looking.
Yes, I can, because I just know where I know where it is.
It's like
Now,
I run around most of the time barefooted while I'm dealing with the animals and all. Gillum Farms, Johnny is the flip-flop farmer, I'm the barefoot farmer. But people say, how do you do that, with rocks and shell, just like your fingers, you get used to it. Walking on all that, your feet get used to it, but starting to get cool. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna be walking around barefooted, but I probably have flip-flops on. I cannot stand my feet closed up. It drives me berserko. So Derek says you are his birthday friend.
yes,
That is awesome.
We certainly are.
That's cool.
That is so neat.
It was like he came up on my live and he says it's my birthday too, and I went, what?
That's sweet.
Like, you gotta be kidding me.
It's healthy for you to walk around barefoot.
It is healthy. A lot of people think that they're like, oh, you're gonna get worms and this and that. I wash my feet every pen I walk out of. I have hoses by every single pen. So I wash my feet off and move on to the next one. That way I'm not moving anything, fecal matter or anything from one pen to the next either. But I love it. And Teresa said it's 44 degrees there now.
At least you're not getting poop blown in your face at work.
Where are you at, Teresa?
It's going to be 38 here tonight.
Oh, wow. Mark says it's going to be 38 here tonight.
That's not real cold.
I started doing some of my prep for the animals, moving ones around and where I can put lights on them if it gets down really low. You know what I'm saying?
West Tennessee.
Oh, wow. Good. I love Tennessee.
Don R.
Hey, Don R. Welcome in. Welcome in.
How's it going?
We appreciate you being here, buddy.
Like she said, she grew up in the dirt.
Tamara, I love the dirt.
I'm still not out of dirt.
TN Fishkeeper, welcome in.
Yeah,
welcome in.
Tennessee Fishkeeper. He's another one that I'm going to be making a blanket for his mother.
Oh,
cool. So that's another one. I haven't.
I'm trying to figure out how to pronounce that one. Nija Nigwin. Sorry if we butchered it, but welcome in. Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate everybody. So I'm trying to make sure. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I just heard my cat bounce off of something in my kitchen.
Trying to make sure our animals are set up for, any cold spell, because we can be in the middle of December, January sometimes, and
it's 78 degrees.
Wearing shorts here. So. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it's like so cold you don't know what to do with yourself. Turn off porch light. We don't celebrate this man-made holiday. Amen, sister.
No, we don't celebrate.
Amen to that.
We do not either.
I actually got it for work early because I didn't want to be out around it.
Right. And Dallas's the grandson we raised, he's fixing to be 15 in December, and his siblings that live with the dad, and then one lives with the mom, they're all doing their thing. And, he's like, that's not fair. I said, life isn't fair, buddy. We don't celebrate that. We've never celebrated that. I'd rather buy you 10 bags of candy, you know what I'm saying, rather than that. We're not engaging in that. So we'll just stay right here and enjoy our home.
Yeah, I don't remember our parents ever taking us trick-or-treating.
Hey, pre-retirement days, welcome in. Comfort Foods and More. What
That's
is your first name? I probably asked it before, but I don't remember. I know I have it written down if you've told me before. Tennessee Fish Keeper says birthday is this month coming. It will get 25 tonight. Hangs his head in shame. LOL. I had a dad that made me go to 1,000 houses when I was a kid each year. Oh, wow. Hey, Karen. So glad you came.
Karen?
That's my little pen pal. Me and Karen are pen pals on email. We check on each other. And, my parents, my mom, when we were younger, did, get into that and with the trick or treating and stuff like that. But even as a child, I didn't like the evil stuff. I don't like the horror movies. I'm not into any of that. I can't stand it.
We don't watch none of that.
It's just, I don't like the creepy stuff. Never have. Tennessee Fish Keeper says I had tons of pounds of candy by the end of the night. I bet you your parents ate half of it, the good stuff. I know a lot of parents do that. My daughter has a 3.5-month-old baby, and she says, we're going trick-or-treating. I said, that baby don't eat no candy. You trying to get free candy. But that's what she's doing. Put that fan on, honey, please. I'm a little hot right now.
You want to take a look at this now?
Oh, how pretty.
That's fast.
Oh, let me see again. So
She ain't
exciting.
been working on it long. Look at that.
Wow. That is even neater than I imagined.
I do 16 rows. That's what this band is 16 rows, and then I bend it over to make the band.
How cool is that? That's even more beautiful than I imagined. I was thinking it was going to be like so many rows of one and then but I love it how you doing the different colors weaved in together like that.
What is she making? She's making Jean a hat.
Yep, she's making me a hat on our live. And she's very good and very fast at it. And I'll let you tell them again how they can get a hat from you, Rebecca.
Go to my About page on my channel, and my email is there. And just email me and tell me the 2 colors, or if you just want 1 color, that's fine. I usually do 2 colors together because it makes it much more prettier. Now, I also, in that yarn back here, in those containers down in the bottom, I have some that is a variegated color. I can send them a link to an old StreamYard link, and we can look at the different colors of yarns that I have, and we can schedule a time to go live and make your hat. It takes me about 2 hours and 10 minutes to do a hat.
How neat
Yeah,
is
because
that?
you're talking and and it's just.
I'm even more excited. I mean, I'm seriously excited looking at it. I was excited before, but now, like seeing it come together, I'm really excited. We also do not watch TV.
Derek Phelps, if you beg.
Our TV, my brother, when I started going to YouTube and watching all the different channels that I watched, we stopped watching our satellite. Well, it wasn't satellite, it was through our computer. We
Mm,
stopped watching. And so he turned it off and we got a faster speed on the on our computer instead.
wow.
You know,
That's
so
good.
my TV is nothing but YouTube.
Hey, Jamie's Country Living. Hey, Jamie, so glad you came by.
Yeah.
Rebecca does this from the love of her heart. But if you get a hat made, I'm saying this, not Rebecca. If you can, and she does make you a hat, send her a little donation. I mean, she's doing this from the kindness of her heart, but that yarn costs money and so does the shipping. So let's make sure that if we get a hat from her, that we give her a little love offering in return, because that is so precious of her. And I told her I'll treasure that as long as I live. It's so precious. And I'll make sure which daughter of mine wants it
Thank
when
you.
I'm gone, that they make sure they pass it on and it stays in the family, because that is precious. That's, I mean, you can't get any better than somebody making you something homemade like that.
I got
Jamie
I
says
got
that's
two more.
awesome.
Yes.
Huh?
I've got two more rows and then your band's going to be made.
Oh, wow. You're fast. Trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hey again, Jamie. I got to lean in, guys, because these are just readers. I haven't broke down to get real glasses like I should. But
She is the Bob Ross of yarn.
yeah, she is super duper.
Belt Loop 29 or Gary calls
Uh-huh.
me the yarn ninja.
Yarn ninja.
You are. That is just so beautiful. I mean, when Rebecca had got the email, you know, she got back in touch with us and, hey, Rita, welcome in.
Yeah,
And she grocery shopping right now. But yeah, she got in touch with us and was asking what color and all, and talking about doing it on a live. We was going to do it on her live, but the timing for us this past week has been crazy. We had so much going on. So she offered to do it on our live, and I appreciate you so much, Rebecca. I want to give back time to you on your live. So if nothing else, you have my phone number, send me a message and say, I'm going live, and maybe I can jump in. Because I don't get to sit on the computer like I'd love to all day, because I'm usually out there dealing with animals or doing something with the critters most of the time, or cooking dinner, or running to get feed or something. Always busy. So this evening, I couldn't even get her the link until late because I was so busy doing a million other things. I had leftover rice and I made some fried rice for dinner. Well, kind of for lunch. And then I made a taco casserole in the crock pot for dinner. Something easy and quick that everybody could just grab.
Oh, you made some muffins.
And go. Oh, and blueberry muffins.
Don't forget the blueberry muffins.
Those were good. Actually, it was a box called Muffin Tops. And I didn't pay attention. I just grabbed the box and I read the ingredients, but I didn't read all the steps. And I put them in little muffin papers, in the cupcake papers. And they actually came out really good. But after I seen you were supposed to spoon them onto a cookie sheet and make just little, I guess, drops like cookies or something. But they came out really good. I'll do it again like I did it. I don't know if you like the
Tennessee Fish Keeper, you've already emailed me about the blanket, but on that yarn that you want me to get, make sure you take a picture and send it to me so that when I go to Joann's or somewhere to be able to get the yarn that you want me to use for that blanket.
I tell you what, you are so creative. Hey Dale and Lisa,
there's Dale.
if
Like a
Miss
farm.
Lisa is with you,
How's it going, guys?
watching us on the TV, we big time now.
Superstars.
Welcome in, y'all. So glad to have y'all. They so cute when they were doing their little Croctober stuff. I like watching them, Dale and Lisa or Nana, when they're making the
Lisa said hi.
their little meals and stuff and the humor, and it's so cute. I've loved this
What's the
Croctober
next
thing.
thing we're doing? We're doing
Yeah, we've got Noodle November.
Miss Gillen
And then,
Farms.
yeah, Christine with Gillen Farms asked if we'd be in the wild game one. So our video, I believe, comes out on the 8th of November. So I was like, what are we going to do? So we can't tell y'all, but we
yeah.
do have some wild game that we had put up.
We got it covered.
So we're going to do that. And we got Noodle November, and then Jamie, not Jamie, who was it? No, it was Ashley at CNC Farms, sorry, that invited us to the cookie collaboration for the Christmas cookies. So we'll be doing that as well.
I think
I'm having a blast doing it.
Do you remember when I first started that first row?
Uh-huh.
You had this, right?
Uh-huh.
So I put that on the back side, so it will be inside. And then I grab the loops on either side. I put the one on the left, one on the right. So I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show everybody this. I'm going to pull this up a little bit. Do you see that where that loops are laying back?
Uh-huh.
I picked those loops up and I put it over. So I'm going to go all the way around this and picking up that loop that's facing towards me and putting it up here. And that's how you make the band.
Oh, wow. That is so neat.
You know,
I wonder who the first person was that came up with that, to know how to do all that and then put all that together.
Well, Laura Jost was the one that taught me how to do this. When we first started making these hats, we would cut off, once you got all the rows that you were going to do for that hat, you would cut off and then you'd put those yarn needles in, and you'd have this piece of yarn that would be wasted.
Oh.
So I started trying to figure out a different way to do this so that you didn't waste but maybe that much yarn to making these hats. So the way I ended up doing it now, the way I do it now is that once I get the 26 rows that I put for the ladies' hats, I take this yarn here and I make a loop and I put it back over it and I hook that yarn where it's feeding through. So there it is doubled, but it makes it where you're not wasting a whole bunch of yarn.
Thank you, Tamara, for dropping those links. So sweet of you. Yes, Dale, we love your little funny humor. How is Lisa feeling? I know she wasn't feeling well.
Your band's done.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's fast.
Look how beautiful.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
So now what I'm going to do is, you see that there's doubles there. I'm just going to hook that bottom one over the top, the one that I hooked in there, and it makes that little edge. This area, where you have that edge here, that you put over your ears.
That is so neat.
That'll be the band.
Lord, we pray for Lisa right now that she starts feeling better, God. He says she's still sick. We ask that you heal her in the mighty name of Jesus. Lord, take away any sickness, any pain, any bad feelings that she's having, and let her recover quickly in the mighty name of Jesus. I feel so bad for her. I know how it is. Thank God I got sick, what, about a month maybe ago?
Mhm.
But it wasn't like a cough or nothing like that. My body hurt all over and I was so tired. I could barely move. I could barely get up or do anything. And it was just weird. And then I sneezed and stuff, but it wasn't like a sore throat
there's a
or
lot of-
coughing, nothing like that.
There's a lot of strep throat neck going around here.
Dale taught you things. I'm glad Dale taught you things. This whole community is so wonderful
okay.
at helping. You know what I mean? Just what a blessing. Did you see Tennessee Fish
Yes.
Keeper?
I
Okay,
did.
good deal.
That's why I nodded. That's why I nodded my head. I said, okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're good at reading that quick. And I'm sitting here like face all up in the computer trying to see the stuff. But yeah.
Everybody wonders why my brother looks over at the we have the TV that's connected to the computer, that we have that popped up, and he'll look over there so he can read the chat when he's sitting over here with me. But right now I've got his chair cluttered.
Oh.
So I'm going to show some people some of the yarns that I have. This is through Hobby Lobby, and it's called Yarn Bee.
Oh, that's pretty though. It
It's
is.
it's a very shiny type yarn that I'll put with another color. It's really strange when I start putting these different yarns together, and I'm like, I'm not feeling it. It just doesn't feel right. You know, I believe that I believe it's the Lord that's talking to me.
Yeah. Karen said what? Karen Harris. What is that in reference to, Karen? I must have missed something. I'm sorry.
Let
me see.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
going back up to see if I see something that Karen said.
I'm so scared to touch anything to go backwards.
Well, on my mouse, there's a rolling wheel. You know, I'll just kind of hold, and I'll just put the chat over and just scroll it up.
Well, since my cats had knocked my computer off and broke the touch screen, the edge of it, I'm so scared to touch anything because it zaps everything off the screen. I'm like, oh no. Last joke of the night. What happened when Rebecca doesn't weed whip her yard? Come on, tell us.
I have no clue. I have no clue.
What is Tennessee Fish Keeper's first name, you know?
Tennessee Fish Keeper.
Or it just goes by Tennessee Fish Keeper?
I know his first name, but I've forgotten.
That's okay. You like me, I got all-timers, part-timers, or sometimers. I never know when I'm going to have what. So I tell people, if I remember your name, you're a lucky one because I can't remember anybody's name. She is touched by weed instead of yarn.
Purple gummies.
Oh, this dog is something else.
Look how beautiful this is.
Wow, that is. Wow. I'm so excited. You have no clue. Okay, so Karen says Heartland HQ with Dinkin Tank. OM Karen Harris, that was orange. Did not know the meaning.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Did she put your link up? Karen, maybe?
Yes, I forgot your name. I'm sorry. Why do you think I put my first name in my channel?
She forgot your name because you making jokes about her. No. And Derek is laughing at the joke.
Yes.
I tell you what, my little pig, not little pig, here
What
I go
pig?
again with the little.
What pig we talking about?
My pig, Peanut,
He's not little.
is,
200 plus pounds.
he's probably 250 pounds, but that thing is rotten. Okay, so Karen said, oh, to think of my name. Okay. She probably was maybe putting your link to your page. I'm not sure. Because the chat will move, and if I'm not paying attention right at that second, I'll lose it. Okay, so it just popped up real fast. Let's see. Send Dink with a list and still calls 20,000 times.
That happens. I do the same
Sounds
thing.
like Mark. And then he'll get in the store and get on video chat. Is this the right kind of cat food?
I
What
sure
else
do.
did you say? I laugh. I was like, at least he's trying to make sure he
And
comes
then
back.
she gets mad when I
with
buy
the right
stuff that I
stuff.
want. Gracie, baby, no.
Budget.
Gracie,
Get down.
you're gonna knock Shelly over.
My silly little cat. She gets up there and she drinks out of the turtle's tank. And poor turtle will go down to the
Yeah.
bottom and hide.
Brandon. Brandon. And you know what's really bad is that I have a nephew named Brandon.
My puppet name, more than me. See, you never asked the owner. Frog. Brandon is my name. Christian minister, comedian. Oh, nice. Puppet master and techie, but mostly comedian. Awesome. So you're a minister too, Brandon?
That's what it looks like.
That is awesome.
Karen says she does not do films. She only looks at them.
Yeah, Karen, for a long time, I was just a supporter. And now I'm a content creator. All of us have YouTube channels. It's just some of us are supporters. Some of us are content creators. I still feel like I'm a supporter because I don't put up a lot of videos. My videos are going live with people and making hats. And Christine at Mrs. Gillum Farms wants me to do a yarn count. And I'm like, okay, I'm only going to do 2 drawers. My brother wants me to do them all and the containers behind me. And I'm like, no, that video is going to be way too long.
Welcome in, Turning Guns.
Turning Guns?
It must be morning where you are. I think that this is the right place. LOL. Well, we're glad to have you regardless.
What morning?
Here it is evening time. It is
7:32.
7:32 p.m. and we're in the Central Standard Time Zone. Where are you at, Turning Guns? Karen, people shared me out before I had content so people can check you out. And then she said she had 17 subs before content. And I do that as well. I will go and sub to people that doesn't have channels just to support them, just in case they do get a channel later. They've already got some supporters. But
Getting back to the pig thing.
yeah, getting back to the pig thing, my all-timers, sometimers, part-timers
He got
kicked in.
spoiled. He thinks he's a dog.
He does. He really does. I got to give him a fresh egg every day, at least one. And if I don't pay him any attention, he'll either halfway knock me down, nodding me with his head, and then he'll give me love bites. Let's see. Turning Gun says it's evening here. I just like to be funny. Okay.
Cool.
Well, good morning to you too.
Fisher said,
So Tennessee Fisher Brandon said, shared. I am both supporter and content creator. Take care. I'll email you a little later, Rebecca, with numbers and colors of yarn. Be blessed. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you.
I think I am subscribed to you, but if not, I will definitely be checking into you, Brandon. And I appreciate you showing up for us tonight, and Miss Rebecca.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry,
making supporters for Nana. We covenant your prayers. Thank you so much. I love to pray for people. When I say I'm going to pray for somebody, I mean it. I'm not just loosely saying, "Oh, I'll pray for you." I mean it. I'll pray for you because that's the best thing we can possibly do for one another is pray for each other.
Thanks,
So,
Dale. Looking forward to seeing your wild game cooking.
did he get in on the wild game?
Yeah, earlier he said
Okay.
he was on.
Awesome.
I thought out some. I went to the farmers market Saturday, and someone had bison.
Oh,
I
wow.
had at our pantry. They had given out a 2 pound
Hey, making it home. Thank you so much for coming in. We missed you. Go ahead. I'm
a,
sorry.
a 2 pound tube of bison meat, and I wanted to make some chili. So I took that 2 pounds of bison meat, a pound of venison, ground venison, and I also did. Why am I hearing my voice?
I was wondering. I thought I heard a little echo too. We're just glad you're here, Lauren.
That is strange.
Oh, hey, Mike and Honey. Milk and Honey, Mike and Honey, listen to me. Heritage Farms. Well, and
Do you have one of your YouTube sides open?
do I have what?
One of your YouTubes? But what I ended up doing was putting the venison,
You got
bison.
quiet all of a sudden.
Can you hear me still?
Very low. Let me see if on my,
Hello.
you just real. I can hear you, but low.
Okay. Is everything okay?
Yeah, but your voice went like real low all of a sudden.
Oh wow, that's weird. But
Well, it may be on this end.
definitely not mine because I've got my microphone's lit up.
Hey,
She says she
Christine,
hears me
she wants
fine.
to change her little logo. Christine Gillum, no, okay. She says audio's good,
Okay.
and Lauren at Making It Home said audio's good, so it must be my crazy computer. The
Okay.
cats have been rubbing on the legs of the table, so it might have tweaked something because I told you the touch
Okay.
screen. So welcome in, Miss
Okay.
Christine.
Yes, I've got to
good.
set up a live with Christine to get her hats made. Her hat. I mean,
I'm still
but
having
anyway,
trouble hearing you. They saying they can hear you and us both. Do a buffalo
that's
chili.
strange.
I add pork sausage and about equal amounts.
I ended up doing lamb, venison, and bison together, and oh my gosh, that chili was awesome.
I bet.
Really was.
Mark's trying to see on his phone if he can pull you up. Turning Gun said I do buffalo chili. I add pork sausage in about equal amounts. Love that stuff. I tell you what, it makes some really good. The buffalo, the venison, because it's such a lean meat. You know what I mean? It's so
Mhm.
good. And I actually didn't say anything to Mark, but I made the taco. I didn't say anything to Dallas. I just wanted to see if they noticed with a ground deer that I had.
Use my ground deer for that?
Boy, hush your mouth. I use what I want. I'm the cooking one here.
The
You're gonna
thing
have to
that
get
the thing that
the
really
attitude out.
the thing that really surprised me was that the venison, ground venison, was much darker than the bison was.
I'm
That's what,
gonna stay up and talk for a minute, Rebecca. I'm gonna
okay.
go out on the phone and try to come back in and see if it changes anything.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Hold on, I'll do this.
Okay, everybody, I guess it's just me and making Jean her hat. Yeah, she'll be back. So good to see you here, Christine. And she's going to see if that helps her her side on the volume and stuff. And here she comes back.
All right.
Is that better?
Yep. Better.
Good.
I think my phone is messing up. Something's going on with my phone, obviously. Good night,
Wow.
Karen. Thank you so much for coming in.
Milk and honey.
I did ground elk and ground
Heritage
beef.
Farms.
Her elk is good.
That's a definite new channel. I need to definitely check out.
They're asking how long. Lauren's asking how long to make a hat. Give me 1 second. Y'all keep talking to Mark. I've got to get this cat out because he's going to
2 hours.
jerk everything out of socket here.
It usually takes me about a little over 2 hours to make one hat. Now there's those other hats that I make that are like the old style hats that the night before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Those longer ones, they take me 8 hours. They take me 8 hours.
Wow.
Literally 8 hours.
I had to get baby kitty out because he's in that playing stage and slapping at wires on the computer, on the phone. He'll have everything in the floor before you know it, and the computer will be cracked again or broke for good. So let's see. So are you in the wild game November with Christine too, Tamara?
I'm not.
Do you cook? You like to cook, Rebecca?
Oh,
Derek
yes, I do.
doesn't have any wild game, but he's
You go buy some, Derek, right now.
just get in your car
No.
and go down the highway.
Yeah, no.
I'm pretty
We
sure
like
you'll find
Derek
something.
being in the collaborations too. It's fun.
Oh, seriously, I could find something along the road pretty quick.
You could kill look, don't say that word. You could take out a dove for that matter. Right?
No, you don't have to do that. Just go down the road.
Wild game. No. Where are you at, Derek? Have I met? Let me see your thing for a minute. So I
Possum
can
pot pie. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
possum. Roadkill grill. That's what you get. That is the possum pot pie.
There's one thing that I've always wanted to try. The squirrel.
Oh, you never had squirrel?
No, I haven't.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
I've had rabbit.
Do you like rabbit?
I do like rabbit.
It's real lean. I told Mark if I
Jean
eat
can't
it
get
again,
past the
I want it to be.
she can't get past the point
Fried.
that she used to feed them all day.
No, I don't like that. Now I
I
don't mind like deer because I'm not taking care of it. I'm not looking at it, loving it.
Yes,
You know what I'm
You
saying?
love them.
But not like that. It's a different thing. So it's not
I
so
raise-
bad when it's not something you pet and love and feed every day.
Look, I make sure my deer get fresh water and fresh food every day.
I bet you do. Let's see. I'm just trying to read
And if
through
I could pet them, I would.
Mark's chat to see if I missed anything.
I didn't miss out. I've been keeping up.
So you don't want to get the ones that are really big of the squirrels.
See, and that's something I haven't my dad and everybody's cooked it around me a lot, but I've never had the squirrel either.
Oh, we've had every size of them. Big, fat, young, old.
Now, when I was younger, I grew up around some country boys, and you know, they took us out and we pow-powed them out the trees, but you know, they were teaching us how to do that, but I'd never eaten one. Tamara, you gonna get in on this collaboration? Rebecca,
Oh, really?
Yes.
you wouldn't get in on it?
No.
No. Have you been in any of the collaborations?
No.
Oh.
You don't like to cook like that?
Somebody's going to feed that.
No, I don't.
Christine, the only wild game we have around here is taking a chance at the store when buying meat. Never know what you're buying. I meant, yeah, that's what Tamara was saying, Christine. Moose is probably my favorite large game. Huh, never tried moose either. Turning guns. I bet you that's good.
Milk and Honey's going to feed the cows.
All right, Milk and Honey, thank you so much for
Thank y'all for coming in.
coming
Eric-
in. We appreciate you.
Have you ever had goose?
I've had duck, but not goose.
I've had-
Did you like it?
It was
I
kinda
did.
a little weird.
Now, I've had duck that somebody has cooked, and then I had some at this one restaurant, which is about an hour from where we're at here. These people are from Louisiana, but I'm gonna tell you what, you could not tell the difference if you had your mouth closed between that and steak. I was like, I mean, your eyes closed, your mouth closed, of course, not your eyes closed. You couldn't tell the difference. It was so good and tender too.
I have
But it
never
tastes
had
like steak.
bear. I have plenty of wild hog.
Bear is good. Okay. Yeah, I've never had bear either. I bet you that is good. We'll come hang out with y'all and when you get that bear, Lauren, and we'll come have dinner.
Dale said,
And I'll be
Duck is
bringing
good.
home a rug when I leave. I've always wanted a bear skin rug. When we build the cabin, I want to be able to lay out the bear skin rug in front of the fireplace. Let's see, Derek, I may be able to get some store-bought quail. Would that be okay? It's still wild game.
I see a lot of the different YouTube channels raising quail.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Verna at Vay's place, she is raising some. And bunny rabbits. She's pretty clever. I think she said she's in a 1-bedroom apartment or something. Raising that. Raccoon and beaver are both good. I've never tried either,
had
but I
raccoon.
have heard that it was good.
I had barbecue raccoon.
I scared that bear off. No one has seen it since that night.
I bet quail is really good.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to wrap it with some bacon and jalapeno peppers.
You know something I really, really love? Are you familiar with alligator gar?
I know what they are, but I've never had it.
You know, a lot of people are like, ew, and they throw them away. They say trash. But a friend of mine showed me how to make what they call gar balls. But you take the meat and you wrap it in bacon and put like a lemon pepper and stuff, and you put it on the grill. Talk about good.
Wow.
That is one of the best things that I've eaten.
Oh, if you put bacon on anything, it's good.
Yeah. Grouse is delicious too.
I have had alligator.
I have too. I love the alligator tail. Now, where I used to live in Pass Christian, Mississippi, we didn't bother the alligators unless they got real pushy coming on the property because I lived on the water. And one of them we got rid of because it came after our dog. Our dog was a black lab and he was out in the water swimming, and talk about chase him down, and almost got him. So he was dinner. And then another time grandbaby was playing up on the shore and one came up and I mean literally had to run, and we were in the yard, snatched the baby not far from the water. You know, we were all standing right there, but that alligator was coming straight for the child, and I was like, nope.
Take it home. You're making me hungry.
And that
I know there was one time, you know, those shows that they showed alligators, and there was this cat that literally put its
Right.
claws in that alligator's nose and it backed up.
Really? Oh, wow.
Really. I was like, you could see the thing when it got smacked by that cat
You
that
didn't
it
get it?
like did not, I'm guessing their noses are sensitive because
Sorry.
it
Yeah, you would think that they wouldn't be so sensitive because they're so rough, but I guess they are, huh? I love the
we're all
fried.
making
I
them
know, right?
hungry.
I love the fried alligator tail, battered and fried in little chunks about this big. They're
how
perfect.
That's how we do our pork too.
Yep. I know a lot of people don't know, but like, you know how you make chicken tenders? I'll take pork chops and cut them up in little chunks and batter them and fry them like that. I'd rather eat them like that any day than like a
Peach.
fried pork chop. Because for one, I know it's cooked all the way through and you got little bite-sized pieces and it's so good.
Peach cobbler.
Nope. I'm sorry, Laura. We're making her hungry too.
Yes, peach cobbler. That's good stuff.
Um,
Oh, I guess Dink is home. She's gonna go and help him unload the car.
yum yum.
Heartland.
Yep. You help that man, girl. Thank you
My
so much for coming in, Tamara.
my
Let's
my
see where
my
we at now with the hat. Let's see. Let's see. I'm so excited. Oh, wow.
Let's move it
You
on.
moving, girl.
but yeah,
Ooh, I bet
it's
you that would be good, Derek.
my mom, whenever we would buy a peach pie or a peach cobbler,
Uh-huh.
she would always have me get orange sherbet.
Mm. I love orange sherbet.
Everybody needs to go and get some orange sherbet and put it on their peach cobbler or peach pie.
I'm gonna have to try that. Mm.
Let me tell you what happens. Literally, the peaches, because of the orange, literally pops in your mouth. It
Mhm.
enhances the flavor of the peaches.
How did we get on such a food subject tonight? Everybody, we're gonna be so home.
I
Now
need to make
you want to
I
go
need to
and
make
get
I need to make some peach cobbler.
That sounds so good though.
So we start talking about the Revelations.
Yeah, I like I said, made those. I thought they were muffin tops, and I was supposed to make them like muffins, and they got the little stuff you sprinkle on top to make the crumbles. But I made them like blueberry muffins, and they come out so good. Yeah, Derek, that would be awesome.
Oh my gosh, 80 pumpkin muffins last night. Oh my gosh.
Wow. What was you making that for, Lauren?
It's a party.
Aw. Oh, it was company party. Okay, I see. Wow. How was the party? Was it nice? I think
It
it'll
is.
turn out fine, Derek. You ought to try it. Show us how you do it.
Yeah, Turning Point says, yeah, she forgot about the orange sherbet. She remembered saying that yesterday. It's like peaches and orange sherbet really go good together because I was saying to my mom, that ain't going to be good. I was wrong. And I admit it, I was wrong.
Is that baby?
I'm going to quickly, yeah. I'm going to go see. I don't know if I'm subscribed to them. I want to make sure I do that right now. Turning Guns.
Oh my goodness. Look at this.
Make sure I do
Oh,
that.
wow.
Oh, wow.
This thing is beautiful.
You are not kidding. Thank you so much. All right. We're friends now. Turning Guns. Oh, that's awesome. Who else was in here earlier? I said TN Fisherman. I'm going to make sure.
Yeah, Tennessee Fish Keeper.
TN
Fish Keeper.
I think that I am friends with them. Yep. I thought I recognized the name. Okay, good. I just like to, make sure I don't miss anybody. Christine, I like your little logo that I'm seeing. Is that a new logo? Or did I miss it? It's so hard to see. Everything's so tiny. But that's something else we're making. I need a logo and I need help.
Making it home, I do not charge for my hats. I give them freely. If people want to help me with shipping, they can. But my hats are free. If you want to get one from me, send me an email. It is on my About page. And I'll make you a hat.
And
give me the 2 colors or 1 color that you want. And I'll
then
go
you can
live.
have it for the rest of your life.
Yep.
Christine said it's the same one she always had.
Well, maybe I guess because I know what it is, Christine. I have the pop-up live thing on YouTube side, and I usually do not see it that way. And it looks different when I'm looking at the 2 chats. It looks a little different. But when I look over at on the StreamYard, it looks the same. But I was paying attention mostly to the YouTube side of it, because Miss Rebecca here taught me, her and Des, how to do this. Uh-oh.
Because you on the YouTube side, you get it in real time.
I have to step away for just a second, talk to Mark. I have a little cat that has been having seizures, so I have to check on her real quick.
Oh my.
She's mounting.
Yeah, she's a
You okay, sweetheart?
we don't know what happened to her, but she found her in the yard the other day. She wasn't doing too good, so she trying to nurse her back to health here. Of course, I have another one in my lap. This is let's see. This is baby. We call her baby.
She was moaning.
And of course,
I don't know if she was having a seizure or what.
Peanut, if we would let him in here, he'd be sitting in our lap. Because he's spoiled.
This is her. Her little head is, she pulls it off real hard to the left. And I'm pretty positive she had a stroke. When I first found her, I thought she had what they call limping Khaleesi. And a lot of real young cats get that, and they'll have it for maybe a week, 10 days sometimes. And it's very contagious. And they usually pass it from kitten to kitten, and they can't walk. They wobble, and their eyes sometimes will get swole up, and that's how she was. And I started really watching her and giving her antibiotics, and she couldn't eat or anything. I get baby food meat, the very first meat, when it's like mushed and nothing, like you feed little tiny babies in the glass jar. And I have a little teeny tiny spoon, and I was literally having to open her mouth and put the food in her mouth and water in a syringe, because she couldn't eat or drink or do anything on her own. So the more I started researching it, I am positive she's had a stroke.
Making it home said to pray for Joel. He's really struggling with his electrical issue.
Oh no.
So what is he doing? I'm not gonna help him.
Making it home, I do not have my my address on there, but my email is there. It's my personal home address, so I don't have that on my YouTube channel because I don't have a post office box. But I'm going to go ahead and put my email address in the chat.
Watch your legs, baby.
So that people can maybe see it a little, get it. I'm okay
In
with
the
that.
meantime, Lord, please help Joel with the electric issue, whatever is going on. Lauren, what is it? Because Mark may know how to help.
Yeah, I do electrical all the time. I'm a plumber, but I have to do electrical too.
That would be awesome. Doing the indirect cooking around the coals. Kind of like baking them. That would be neat. Kind of outdoorsy, wild,
Yes.
good stuff.
I gotta find some better charcoal.
Okay. Here my email address comes. There you guys are.
There you go. Write that down, Lauren, and get in touch with her because she makes lots and lots and lots of hats. So you better get on the list quick. I was kind of like, didn't for the longest time because I was like, well, she's got a million other ones. And then I started thinking, well, dummy, if you don't get on the list, you'll be behind that many more people. And it's getting cold, going to get cold quick. And I want one of these hats that Miss Rebecca's making. So I'm so excited. It's my turn. Hey, y'all. Let's see what he said. Don't forget about my steer Simber challenge. Wait, it's moving fast. Any kind of beef, any way you want to cook it, just use the hashtag and challenge someone. Okay. We might have to check into that. You hear that, Mark?
Mhm.
Let me see that real quick.
Oh,
I'm gonna screenshot it on his phone so I don't forget. Because like I told Rebecca earlier, my all-timers, part-timers, or some-timers might kick in and I might not remember. Lauren, I need your help with I do not know how to use the what is that?
what?
Is it, it's not Canva. What's that? I don't know. I know how to use some of the functions on the editorial thing. Filmora, I think it is, but I don't know how to use half of that stuff. So maybe you can teach me if you know, because I like the stuff you do on your channel. I only am very limited in the stuff that I know how to do on there.
These guys are some serious cooks on here.
So he is wiring an air
You got it done?
assist. Okay, he's finished. Okay, good deal.
Turning guns, talking about searing and flipping it over, cooking it. Yes.
Do you have a first name you want to share, Turning Guns, or if not, it's okay.
I don't have a rotisserie either. I got open fire with a
You
grate.
do have a rotisserie.
What
You just don't use it. We got it for the Pampered Chef
Oh, that thing.
thing,
Yeah.
and you got a
Yeah.
rotisserie in there, buddy.
Yeah.
You spent enough money on that thing.
I forgot about that. I could use that.
We have never used it, but
I want to do a brisket on a open fire.
the air fryer that we've got from Pampered Chef actually has a rotisserie thing on there. We've never used it, but it might make us think about using it now.
Now he's talking about basting it with some syrup.
So let's see. Reverse it, or definitely indirect that. Adobe Pro. No, is that what you have, Christine? I have
The name is Billy.
I think Filmora. I have several different little things because I don't know what I want. I'm trying to learn how to do all this editing stuff, and it's not, I just don't have the time I need to invest in learning everything I need to learn. And it's driving me nuts because I want to. I love doing
playing with the pig
that
so much and being
Nope.
out there in a pig yard all day long.
Nope. Cannot quit playing with my piggy.
His name is Billy.
Billy.
Turning Guns, Billy.
Awesome. So base it means movies for editing. Is that we have the what's these phones called?
Which ones?
The
These not
not
apples.
not Apple,
No, these are
Android. We have Android phones, and I do most of my stuff on the phone since my computer is messed up. So yeah, you have iMovie. I think that would be good, but we don't have an iPhone. Cooking down orange soda with cherry syrup from. Ooh, I bet you
tried
that would be good.
That stuff is good. Cause I like sweet. So
Mm-hmm.
remember when I put the honey in that, and you're like, oh, it's too sweet.
What was it?
When I put baked
It's okay, baby.
the chicken wings with honey that time.
I guess. But I definitely would love to learn more about these editing things. I try to buy, like, I ain't got a whole lot of money to buy all these different editing programs, but I try to buy into some of them to get some of the pro features, but I seem like I don't know how to use any of it regardless of what I pay for. So it's useless. So I need to find, like, Lauren at Making It Home is really good. I see with things that she's editing and stuff. She does a great job with all that. I'm illiterate when it comes to that.
I know of a channel that Devil Dog on the first Saturday of the month. He has someone that comes up and teaches you how to do editing
Really?
and things like that. Yeah, on the first Saturday of the month. I'm trying
Okay.
to think of the name of the channel that he
Okay.
does it with, and it's really interesting because it has taught me some things. And he does Filmora, and
well, Tiffany's the one that had with Mud Mascara Homestead told me about the Filmora, but I think I was telling Lauren that I seen, I guess once I don't think it's like a complete paid program. It was some kind of special thing they had going on that I paid for to see if I could get better features. But they had a bunch of vulgar stuff popping up, like girls kissing and, girls. And I was like, mm-mm. And then the outfits they had on showing different things. And I was like, But Lauren said she didn't see any of that stuff. So I want to know how to use it where I'm not seeing all that stuff. Why am I seeing that stuff? You know what I mean? Am I in the wrong area of the program or what? So I need some help. Lauren, if you're still in here, I need help. It's okay, baby. My poor little kitty. Let's see. We still talking food?
Yep.
Sure thing.
I got a question to ask.
Uh-huh.
I got these packets from our pantry of grape jelly.
Oh, good.
And I was thinking of using them for doing something with meat and stuff. And you probably could, couldn't you?
You can make some awesome meatballs with the grape jelly, the sauce. Make your little meatballs and stuff and put it in there and mix the grape jelly in to make your sauce. And it really turns out good.
It does.
It's like a sweet and sour almost. And then
you could have it on rice or noodles or something like that.
Yep. But I tell you what else it's really good with.
Scrambled
pork.
eggs.
Like pork. To do a pork tenderloin or something. Put it in some water, sort of like make a syrup out of it and reduce it down and make a glaze. Talk about good.
It's good, yes.
Hey, Jan, thank you for coming in. Miss Rebecca is making me hot.
Oh, I got
Yay!
2 pork tenderloins.
Show her how beautiful.
I bet you're
Beautiful,
shocked at how
beautiful.
big this thing is.
Are you still in here, Lauren? With making it home?
I don't know.
I need her help so bad. If she knows how to use it, which she obviously does because she does a great job.
Because
Like,
they literally they give us this pretty good sized box, and I don't eat a lot of syrup, and stuff like that, and trying to
mhm.
figure out ways to get rid of this grape jelly. And definitely I've got turkey meat, that I could probably even do it with it,
Yeah, it would
ground.
be really good on that. And is it sliced turkey for sandwiches or is it
No, this is ground turkey meat.
ground turkey? Okay.
They're working that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you ever have like sliced turkey or sliced chicken sandwich meat, instead of using mayonnaise or something, put that on your bread and it makes an awesome sandwich too. I thought when my friend the first time she's like, try this jelly with this ham sandwich, I was like, no, thank you. She says, no, really, try it. You don't know what you're missing. And I did, and I loved it. And I've gotten um, very creative with stuff after the fact with using, jellies and
Well,
things like that.
that pork tenderloin we got today, that's what we're gonna do.
There you are, Lauren. Please email me when you get a minute. So I was telling them I need your help with that Filmora program because you're so good at it. And I don't obviously know how to use it the proper way because I'm not getting the functions out of it. And I know Tiffany's so busy. I don't want to drive her nuts with it too. So I could use some help in that department, Miss Lauren. Email me and I'll give you my phone number and we can chat. Um,
Oh yeah, I've even got lamb meat that I could even use that for. I know that when I did cook lamb, I need to get a drink. I always use mint jelly on it.
mm. Yeah, you had that marmalade out earlier too. That would be super duper good on pork and stuff too.
Probably. I'm going to see how many rows I've got on this and see how
Look
many
how
more I've got to
beautiful, guys, that she's making my hat.
I know that grape jelly goes good with pork.
What colors are you going to get, Lauren?
go. I used to be able to go into people's chats. I can't do it anymore. I used to go into people's chats and then I'd, kind of get to know them. And then I'd ask them what their favorite
Okay,
color was. I'd ask them what their favorite color is. I can't do that anymore. Everybody knows what it means. I'm making a hat for them.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Dale. I was trying to read Kind Master Editing. I appreciate that. I may be reaching out to you because I want something I'm comfortable with. Some of these are really complicated that I've tried playing around with. And I mean, you don't need a whole lot of editing stuff with what we do here, but I like to play with it, especially on like the collaborations and stuff like that to get a little creative and have a little fun with it.
Jan, you
But,
have your hat on. Jan says she has
aw,
her hat
come up and show us, Jan. The link is pinned at the top. That'd be awesome. Dale, you more than welcome. Lauren, Christine, anybody wants to come up, pop up. More the merrier. I'm so enjoying watching Rebecca make this hat.
You know what? You know what's really interesting is before I started doing this, my hand-eye coordination wasn't as good as it is now.
I bet. It's amazing when you start using your hands and your eyes like that, how it starts really working together and it's second. Like you don't even have to think about it anymore. You just do it.
I just do it.
Turning Guns said the crepe sound with the grape jelly sounds nice. Did you say Billy?
Really is.
Billy. Okay.
Billy.
Help me remember that, Mark.
Okay.
I have 10 rows to finish.
Wow.
Jen?
I'm anxious to know what colors Lauren's going to get. She has some awesome content, guys. If y'all have not watched, if y'all not familiar with Making It Home, go check out their channel. I know most of y'all here probably are, but really awesome couple. They doing some wonderful things with their home. They bought a home and it wound up being way more of a project than they thought, but they're doing an amazing job. And if you don't know who they are, go check them out. Making It Home, Lauren and Joel. And then Turning Guns, if you're not familiar with Billy, go check out Billy. And then Tennessee, TN Fisher, what was it?
Fish keeper.
Fishkeeper. TN Tennessee Fishkeeper. 9 Acres Family Farm, Simply Jan. I know most of you know each other, but if there's somebody in here you don't know, please go and check them out because you might find somebody you really, really like and find you a new friend and great content. So
Black belt.
check them
with
out. Aw, I'm gonna have to check that video out too. I've been so busy the last 2 weeks. I've not got to watch a whole lot of anybody's content lately. And then we missed our live last week, and I apologize for anybody that showed up for that. But our granddaughter, her grandfather on her daddy's side passed away not even a week before that. And we went over for her birthday, and she just didn't want us to leave. She was clinging and stuff. And I was like, I can't leave this baby. She needs her grandparents right now. So we, all right, Jan, I'll have to go check on Tara's video. Yeah, so that's why we missed last week. I hated to cancel, but sometimes, in that situation, I said, this baby needs us right now. So nothing's more important at this moment than making sure we're there for her. So, and she's had a rough go because she's had a lot go on in the last year of her little bitty life.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to be supportive.
And we got some good food, fried chickens and pizza.
Yes, it is. It is always family first.
Yeah. Thank you, Jan. We're very blessed, y'all, in this community with some wonderful people that I've never met such wonderful people. And I've done hair, I've had a restaurant, and I've met some wonderful people. Don't get me wrong, but just such a supportive community that everybody is willing to help each other to, learn how to do things to make your channel better. Just like, Rebecca and Des, before we even started, we were behind the scenes. They was trying to help me do other things. And that they don't have to spend their time doing that. And I appreciate that. And then like Dale offering to help me with the editing tools. And I just appreciate everybody. So Making It Home, Derek Fowler just subbed you. And that's 110. Yeah, guys. So share them out, their channel, please, because they're very worthy of getting lots of new friends and they have really good content. So if you don't, my dog's sneezing, scared the mess out of me.
The thing that really surprised me is before I even had my first video, I had 100 subscribers.
You're kidding me. Wow.
No, I'm not.
You're popular. I'm not that popular. No. We've had to work this thing, really work it, but we're like Christine at Gillum Farm. She's so bubbly and fun, and I mean anybody would want to latch on to Miss Christine because she's that. I'm just not that person. I want to be, but I'm not quite as bubbly and stuff, and I appreciate all the subs and stuff, but some people just draw people in.
I'm
You know?
bubbly.
You're bubbly? Well,
Yeah.
you're sitting there not saying anything.
Well, I done worked 12 hours a day. It's kind of hard to be bubbly when you like,
Well, get bubbly, brother.
I drink a whole pot of coffee or something.
But yeah, Lauren, we're going to share you out again and
Okay.
put you on the community page again because y'all are definitely worthy of having many hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Y'all got a great channel. Y'all are great folks, and we love y'all. And I'm so glad that y'all are friends. Let's see what you got now.
I'm on working my way down. I'll have 7 rows after this and I'll be
How
done.
do you remember what row you on when we talking and all this?
Yeah, this is number 4.
I'd be like forgetting where I was. I'm gonna have to go check out that video for sure.
Oh, excuse me.
Let's trade paint. Welcome in, welcome in. So glad to see y'all.
Sean, that's
You.
Sean.
Yeah, I said y'all and I said you after.
He's
Sean.
he's such a great guy. When we were at Lake Tinkiller, him and his wife helped my brother carry the tent over to where we were supposed to be staying because I'd set it up in the wrong place.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. How helpful and wonderful this community is. You know what I mean? People are just very much willing to lend a hand and be wonderful. What you laughing at?
Yeah, I said, yeah, Mark, it's just bubbling off the couch.
Go on.
Oh, man.
He's so tired. I'm tired too, doggone it. I work all day, maybe not plumbing, but I work all day around here taking care of them animals and cooking and cleaning and blah, blah, blah. You hear me trying to get kudos too. Pat me on the back, dude.
I'm grateful. I'm always grateful, especially when you got a hot meal.
I'm trying to catch up and read.
I don't like eating out.
Oh, y'all so sweet.
My dogs are just.
Yeah, the dogs. We had to put our big dog that Mark made think that he's a house dog. He's a gigantic dog that is a Great Pyrenees and Anatolian mix. So he is huge, and Mark has got this dog. He talks about my pig being spoiled. This dog thinks that he is a lap dog, thinks he's this big, like a little chihuahua or something. He wants to climb up on your lap or lay his head on you.
I love my baby.
And I love him too, but he don't belong in the house. He's too big to be in here.
What?
We're in a camper. You know what I mean?
He don't bother you. He lays down.
Add that big gigantic thing that you got to step over to cook and clean, and
he's a baby.
He thinks he is a baby. Yeah, work is overrated.
It is.
You just rest, brother. Yeah. And then what he does, Dale, when he comes home and he'll have a friend down the street that's got plumbing issues, or another neighbor's got this going on, and
I'm a very likable guy.
Yeah. He's like, sure, I'll help. His tongue could be dragging the ground, but he don't know when to say no.
You don't need my help.
I need your help too.
I help you.
That's
Take
what
a
he
look.
probably thinks. Look how
I
pretty.
have 6. I have 6 rows to go.
Wow. That's amazing. I mean, how wonderful. Aw. I know that you're seeing this, John, but making it home, Lauren says she hears so many wonderful things about you and your lovely wife. Can't wait to meet y'all. I know I can't wait to meet everybody. I wish
Yeah.
we could have made it to the Pinecone Fest, but we just don't have anybody to help us take care of the animals. My sister Rochelle has offered, but she gets up and she's got to be her drive is at least an hour away. Hey Connor, there's my little adopted grandson.
What's going on, Connor?
Welcome in. But she's offered, but it's a lot to put on somebody, you know what I mean?
It is a lot.
It takes at the very least, and that's nonstop, an hour to feed all these animals. And that's just if
You
you
shouldn't have got the pigs.
get on it and you get going. I got the pigs.
Yeah, you wanted the pigs.
No, he wanted the pigs, and I get to take care of them, but it's okay because I love taking
Cookie
care of
and
them.
peanut sweet.
They're rotten to the core. When we bought the pigs here, I was just like, okay, you know, because I already had the little rescue pig, Penelope, which is supposedly a Juliana pig. I'm wondering if it's Juliana mixed with Potbelly. I really don't know that much about the pigs, but I tell you what, they're super smart. And when Connor says it's doing just fine. Today was a good day. That's great, Connor. But the pigs are wonderful. I mean, they are a blast. Yep, let's meet up at one day at a time, Farmstead. That's fine if y'all want to drive to Poplarville, Mississippi. We call it Peeville, Mississippi. Way out in the country.
The pigs do make good bacon, Dale.
We are actually breeding these pigs, but Mark's going to take some of the little boo-boos and put them on the side, and you know, he's going to have to take care
They
of
all
them.
sold. They all sold pretty much.
Yeah, he's going to have to take care of them. So, Connor's curiosity. Connor is a young man, and y'all really need to check him out. If you don't know who he is or you have not checked into his channel, please do, guys. He is a young guy that loves fishing and stuff, and respectful young man. He's not one of these young thugs or posers. He's a respectful young guy that's doing the right thing. And I think that deserves our support and our
Well,
love.
he loves to fish. Anybody
and
loves to fish
yeah.
that much is
So go check out Connor's Curiosity. Y'all will love him. Mark and I has adopted him, digitally adopted him.
yeah, we ain't never met the guy, but
And over YouTube. He's just precious. I feel like I've known him his whole life, and he's just a young fella doing the right thing, guys.
hey Billy, when you make some bacon, do a video. I'd love to see that.
Yeah. My uncle makes his out of the what does he get? The pork bellies?
Yes.
He goes and buys them and he smokes them and he makes his own bacon. It looks fabulous.
Making it home says the animals are the reason why they could not make it to the White Rock Homestead.
Y'all too, huh?
It's hard. It's hard when you got that much going on, and you got babies dropping out, and you got just so much going on.
Maybe we need to move up there by you, Lauren, and that way we can take turns helping each other with each other's animals.
Where's Lord?
Or you don't have a vehicle you can drive.
Yeah. And that's something else, guys. Rebecca is without a vehicle, and she had a van, correct?
Yes.
And it's got metal filings in the oil filter, so not good. And if y'all know anybody that wants to donate a van, she needs something that is kind of handicapped accessible, and preferably not a Ford. She says she's not going to be picky, but she's had problems in the past with Ford. So if y'all know anybody that wants to donate a vehicle or has one for a decent price that runs good, something she and her brother can depend on, please reach out to her. It is a tax write-off if you do have anything like that. That could help her and her brother Ronald get from point A to point B, because they're spending lots of money right now and having to walk a very long way, or on
Asking
crutches,
for
or yeah, to get bus fare and everything. So if y'all know anybody that could help her in any way, shape, or form, or Rebecca, I know you're not saying this, but I'm saying this, or if y'all can send her anything to help purchase a van at any amount, even if it's $1, anything. She's not going to spend it. She's going to put it up and toward
Yeah.
getting a vehicle that she needs so badly right now. So if you've ever been without a vehicle, you know how it feels, and especially when you've got to get to appointments and things like that in grocery stores, and then trying to come back on a bus with groceries and, everything you need to do. So if you know anybody, or y'all could put feelers out, on your community page, anything to help out would be wonderful, because she does a lot for a lot of people, making things all the time, and she's just a sweet person that would do anything for anybody. So if y'all can help,
three more rows.
So Connor said he made some jigs on a video. Let's check that out.
Yep.
Let's Trade Paint's got some great neighbors. We do have a few good neighbors around us.
we have a few, and then we've had some that's moved in, that has disturbed our quiet little neighborhood, and all of us are like, oh my God,
They'll go away.
please, Lord, don't let these demons come in here and destroy our peaceful neighborhood. It's sad you got to feel that way, but they're wild.
Jean, yes. I don't know.
Where are y'all at? Or is it Arkansas?
I'm in Missouri. I'm in Missouri.
He's in Missouri.
She's in Missouri. Where are y'all at, Lauren, again?
He's talking to a lady that does have, he thinks is a Ford van, a minivan that she's wanting $3,000 for. My parents always taught me to pay for something, always. And if there is somebody that does have a vehicle, my brother and I will pay $200 each per month to pay that vehicle off. I have never gone and gotten a loan for a vehicle. I don't believe in that. Because I am on disability, the state pays me back the property tax that I pay here in Boone County, which is close to $600. So that won't come until next year, when I pay off my taxes for this place and stuff. So we are compiling money to be able to buy a vehicle. I've always purchased a vehicle. The van I got.
Somebody can bless you with one, that would be wonderful as well.
It would be, but it would. It really would, because my mom's chair is having problems. She had an electric wheelchair that the battery keeps doing this, and I don't know why. It's like, okay, what happened? So I usually use that chair to get away from home to get to the bus stop. There is companies here that you have to give a 2-week notice to be able to ride with it's called Services for Independent Living, to getting rides.
But you don't always know when you need to get somewhere. So
well, I do know I do know one thing. I need to get to the pantry, which is moved now. That I'm going to call them and have them take me on the 7th. And then they'll bring me home. I won't have to catch a bus or anything. It
Thanks,
makes me,
Dale, for coming in.
yeah.
He says he needs to make a few phone calls.
Yeah. Well, I literally have I have 3 rows to finish on this, and this is
Wow.
so quick.
You're sweet baby. You're doing a fantastic job, and I absolutely
Take a
love
look
it.
at how beautiful this is.
I know, it's amazing. It's so much more beautiful than I even imagined, like I said. And when you pulled out that one color pink, I was like, that's it. That's it. And that dark gray looks really good with it.
That charcoal
Yep.
gray is
It goes really nice with it.
So he's in Texas.
Yep, Connor said he's an East Texas boy where hardwoods meet piney woods.
Oh, okay.
But I love
Yeah,
young men like Connor because he's a respectful young man. You know what I'm saying? And you love seeing young people doing good. And it gives you hope for the next generation that there are kids coming up that, do nice things and are respectful human beings. It makes you know there's hope for the future. I'm excited. I know you said you don't do them on Wednesdays, correct? You don't do lives on Wednesdays?
Well, I can do them in the, mid-afternoon. So
Okay.
yes, I can do them on Wednesdays. It's
You're
just
in
that
the day game.
I want to be able to go to the channels that I like supporting. And the main, yes, there is more that go live on those Wednesdays earlier and earlier that, there's times that I'm going to have to go live with someone, and a lot of people, it bothers them, but hey, I've got my own channel to run too. So.
Yep. And I'm sorry that we wasn't able to get on yours with my hat, but we'll somehow, some way with Mark's, even if it's me you got to deal with and Mark's working, we're going to give you the time on your channel for the live for you to do the hat.
So this is the second to the last row. I've got one right after this one, and your hat's done, except for taking it off.
She likes to do these hats, guys, like she was saying, on her lives because she's not doing a whole lot of other content besides mail calls and stuff, correct?
Correct.
So that is how she gets her watch time hours and stuff, is by doing her lives while making hats. But she was gracious enough to work with us tonight to make my hat on here, which was so sweet of her. But I will give back that time. I will, because I gratefully appreciate you so freely giving of your time to us here. Lines In is Connor's new fishing only channel. One video on my first high school fishing tournament and 8 hours edit in 18 minutes. I'll go check that out. I'm gonna screenshot that on Mark's phone real quick, Connor, so that I can go and subscribe to that one too. Thank you so much, Jan, for coming in. We love you. Quickly, how are your babies, your little lambs doing, Jan, before you go? We thank you so much for coming in. She got her some little lambs.
Yes, she did.
How
she kept
sweet.
saying she was getting giraffes.
I know. And I was, my granddaughter says, Mima, all you need now is a giraffe and an elephant for your zoo. And I laughed, and I was telling Jan, I said, Well, now I can tell my granddaughter I have a friend that's actually getting giraffes. She said you might not want to say nothing yet. And then I was kind of like, she's not really getting giraffes. But I was kind of laughing, you know what I'm saying, waiting to see what the heck she was getting.
She said they're doing great and growing fast.
Awesome.
Kind of said he's about to get ready to put his deer cameras back up soon.
Good
Yeah, I
deal.
put one back up, so yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Jan, for coming in. I haven't been able to get to watch a whole lot of content in the last few weeks. I've had so much going on, but I'll stay up late at night and play catch up. Look how pretty. Soft, huh?
Oh my gosh, it is soft.
You make me want to rub on it, reach through there and
Oh,
feel it.
boy.
How awesome. I can't wait to put it on. And I want you to say a little prayer over it and bless my head for
Oh,
wearing that
I
hat
always,
before
I
you send it
always
to me.
do. And you, of course, will get a sticker from my brother's channel,
Oh,
which is Ronald.
Duke and Black.
He got locked out of his first one,
Oh,
which
wow.
was Ronald Black and Duke. So
He got locked out of that one?
He got locked out of that one. He got locked out of a phone that he had because he was trying to put his passcodes in and someone somehow changed it.
Oh, no.
So he was not able to get back into his first channel.
Oh, wow.
And his second one, he changed it, which is Duke and Black.
Okay. So Ronald Duke and Black.
What I ended up doing is on the cards with the stickers that Jamie made, she cannot make them anymore. So Ronald's going to be kind of changing it a little bit. And he's still trying to figure out because he wants to do a train and the other one he wanted to do like a rifle. But I was kind of telling him he might be able to do a horse.
Yeah.
Be careful with that one. Is maybe doing a horse.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
You know, for the other one. Well, time to take the hat off. It is done.
How exciting. Thank you so much. If anybody in here is good at making logos, please send me. We're doing a little contest. I know $50 isn't much, but I'm not rich. And we're offering $50 for whoever we choose that we like. If it's a logo we really, really like, we're going to do $50 to the winner and, you know, shout them out constantly on our page. So if you like making logos, our email is in our about page. So please submit those. I've got a few and I'm looking for anybody that wants to, you know, help us with the logo thing, which would be awesome. Just submit your designs. That would be good for us. Hey, Rebecca Acquista Pace, that's Becky, my friend. You still in California? Wow, she went up there to help her step daughter-in-law with, she's pregnant and she went up there to help her, but hadn't had the baby yet. But thank you for stopping in, Becky.
Hi, Rebecca.
Critter Creek Major.
There was someone that helped me with this one. Devil Dog was the one that helped change that one because the one I used to have was a round one that her channel name is Cooking with Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe is a dog, and her name is Chastity. Her name is Chastity. So the banner that I have on my channel, Chastity made for me.
Aww.
I had crocheted. She had sent me some yarn for a baby blanket that I crocheted for her great nephew.
Aww.
And for her, she wanted to do something for me, and she sent it to me, and I was like, yeah, I really like that.
That's so sweet.
It certainly was, because I don't know how to do graphics.
Sean, if you don't mind, maybe tell Critter Creek that we got that $50 thing. If we get a design we like by our not December, November 21st, we're going to, on our live, show the one that we picked, announce it, and we'll decide with the person if they want a $50 gift card from Walmart or $50 cash preloaded card, or we'll figure it out together, because I want it to be what that person wants. You know what I mean? If they go out of their way to make a nice logo for us, because I really want to start getting merchandise and stuff made, but I want it to fall back on that logo. You know what I mean? I want to start building our merchandise and our logo and everything up, because we're at how many subs now? Like 738 or something like that.
738.
We have our watch time hours.
Watch time hours, yes.
We just don't have all of our subscribers yet. So we're praying for subscribers.
We'll get there.
And it's funny because some people get all the subscribers and no watch time hours. We get the watch time hours and not enough subscribers. But I know it'll get there. And Tony from Kettle Kitchen invited us to the Shindig last month, and then Croptober this month. Croptober has been a wonderful thing for our channel, because we've got quite a good bit of new friends from Croptober. New people coming and check us out and stuff. So I gratefully appreciate Tony and Jenny at Jenny's Scratch Made Kitchen for inviting us to do that, because it really does help. You meet new friends, and you
Connor,
you get to have fun cooking, and I love it.
Connor, we appreciate you too, man. We're glad that you're keep pushing. 400.
Yes, buddy.
Keep pushing. You'll get there too.
Absolutely, and we appreciate you.
I never thought I'd be in the 600s. Never did.
Well, everybody loves you. How can nobody not love you?
Derek said he's going live tomorrow at 6 Eastern with Ginger, Not for Nothing.
Okay.
Homestead.
Okay.
Our daughter, Megan is really good for logos and such.
Okay.
If you stop by, you can ask her and pass it on.
All right. So 6 Eastern. What would that be for us? 5.
Do you want a pom-pom on top?
I'm going to let you make that choice. I don't care one way or the other. I think it's fun either way.
Well, let's see. That's not Mississippi time. That's
this goober
Georgia time.
On the when he talks about when he's doing a video, he'll say on Tuesday Mississippi time. I said, they don't know what Mississippi time is. He said, I just have fun with it, though. They'll figure it out. I said, you got to help them out now. Tell them when Mississippi time is.
Eastern time, that's Georgia time, right?
Are you ready to show the hat?
Yes. Let's
see it.
Oh, my goodness. Look how beautiful, guys.
I can't believe that.
I can't believe you did that in that little short time.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I did it this is the quickest hat. This is the quickest hat I've done. It is less than 2 hours.
Wow. Yeah. Look how beautiful that is, guys.
There it is.
I know y'all want her to make y'all one. That is Georgia time, Mark. Derek said.
I told you.
I love it, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Good night, Connor. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And y'all, please check out Connor's Curiosities channel. Good fella. He needs to get out of the 400s and get up there.
I'm trying to figure out.
You know why I knew that was Georgia time?
You're gonna get a surprise.
Okay, cool.
That's
That's
what
exciting.
this thing
How do
is.
you
This
do that?
what?
How do you do the little surprise?
Well, you don't. I'm not telling you if I'm going to put the pom pom on top.
Okay, okay. That's awesome. I just can't get over.
I just can't believe I got this thing done in less than 2 hours.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
Um, my sister and my friend Becky do not have channels, but I'll probably get with you and let you
Okay.
fit them in somewhere and help
Okay.
do a live or whatever with you whenever. And
Yeah.
because they're faithful supporters here, and I know that Becky will support your channel as well. I'm not sure if my sister's still in here, but I know she will as well. But I know they would love. They're like me; they
Hot
will
pink,
treasure it forever. I love that.
That is a
I
nice.
absolutely love that. I
It's just
know
gonna be
you've
so.
gotta love it. Just looking at it, it's
I
pretty.
do. It's very soft and.
That is so awesome. I can't wait now. I want to be when you
Did
make
you remember?
Lauren. I want to watch.
You remember the size of that ball? But
Yes,
look, I still
yes.
have to be able to
Wow.
make more.
Lauren, you gotta let me know when she makes yours so I can watch her make yours as well. I'm excited. So, who else in here have you not made one for? I know not Connor because you don't know.
Derek Fowler. I haven't. Um,
Derek, you better put your name in there, boy. And get your email Rebecca and get on her list.
I'm not. I don't think. Let's Trade Paint. I don't know if he got a hat when I was at Lake Tenkiller because I brought 5 men's hats.
Oh wow.
And then I made 5 children's hats while I was there.
Aw.
And trust me, the children were so happy
I bet they were.
to get it
Kids
to get
love
a
them
hat.
hats.
You know.
They absolutely love them hats. You want this? Plug you up here. All right. I was trying to plug Mark's phone in for him.
And
Let's see.
here's my new stickers.
Oh, I
like
love
that.
that.
That is nice.
Absolutely love that. I will treasure that too. Lisa and Jesse I'd won some jelly and stuff, jam 4-pack from them. Man, talk about good. That is some of the best jam I've ever had in my life. And I got so excited when I got the little stickers and stuff. I told Mark, I'm going to start me a little book when I get the little stickers and stuff from different channels and just start saving all that. And that's what I want to do. And that's one reason
Well,
I want to get off my butt with this logo because I want to be able to give my stickers away, our stickers.
Make a simple logo.
well,
Take a picture.
I'm gonna get a Post-it note out of my desk because Derek just told me the colors.
There you go.
Bulldog colors.
Red and black.
Red and
You
black.
see, he wants a hat too now. All right, Derek, I want to see whenever she makes your hat too. Send me a message or something and let me know. Or Rebecca, if you remember, send me a note and say I'm making Derek's hat.
Yeah.
I'm excited now. I just want to be watching you do them all now. I need a hat like that. I'm gonna send you some money and yarn. Look, see, everybody's addicted.
A permanent night that she comes on.
No, she tries to work around everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Israel, I can't read. Have y'all ever been to Israel? I haven't, but I have always wanted to. That has been my lifelong dream is to go to Israel. And welcome in, welcome in. How's things over there? I know what I don't really watch TV, but I know what I'm hearing. Are you in Israel now, or are you just representing? We're praying for Israel. I'm waiting to see. So
Okay.
Lauren, what color hat you want, Lauren? She's making notes.
Yeah, I'm posting notes. And I put them in somewhere.
She's making Mark one too. It's going to be camouflage, but we're going to try to do it on her live. And even if Mark can't because he's working, I'm going to get with her during the day or whenever she wants to do it. What's convenient for her. And I'm going to get with her and watch her make Mark's hat as we do a live on her channel. So she gets the credit for the live. So that's what she's doing, guys, is trying to get some watch time hours on her channel.
The only foreign countries I've been in was Canada and Mexico.
And I've never been outside of the United States. I've only been mostly in the southern part of the country. I've just never been a big traveler. Not that I didn't want to, but raising kids and running a restaurant and a hair salon and everything else, it's kind of hard to travel. You know what I mean?
Usually, Lauren, when I'm making hats, I always use different yarn. I want my hats to be one off, where the hat that I send that person, nobody else has, except for when I'm making homeless hats. Because usually when I'm sending them to homeless hats, they may go anywhere, you know, where basically it's specifically to that person.
That is so sweet of you.
But if she does want this color, it's okay, you know. I hope one of these days that I'm going to be able to get some kind of label to be able to put on the hats with my channel name.
That would be awesome.
You know, it definitely would. You know, it's just trying to figure out.
Well, if something happens, and I'll be shipping it back to you if you get your labels and having you put that in there.
What I may end up is, you know, I've gotten everybody's addresses that I can send it to them and they can sew it on their hats.
Yeah, true that. That's a good idea. I'll have to send mine to Reader's Roost and let her sew it on there. You know who Reader's Roost is, huh?
I do.
She's sweet, huh?
She makes me crack up.
Me too. I love her little southern accent. She is so cute. I was listening to her reading a child's storybook the other day, and I was just like, any little kid would just be fixated on her reading to them. You know what I mean? She just like captures even grown-ups when she's reading. My poor friend Becky, Rebecca Quistape, she says she's in a bad area. Her phone keeps on streaming, probably buffering in and out.
Yeah.
She's been a very loyal friend. She came up to the farm the very first time, I guess about a month now ago. And it was so cute because she knew every animal that we have, every name of them, you know, details. She watches every single video, and that's so sweet.
I'm gonna let what's Making It Home's first name?
Lauren.
This ball of yarn is a Caron yarn. On that package, it has a pattern for one hat. This ball will almost make 3 hats.
Oh, thank you, Turning Gun.
Of these hats here, this hat here that I made from that yarn, I can almost make 3 of these hats with that,
Oh, wow.
making it on that loom. Instead of making one hat for one person that's crocheted, I'm making almost 3 hats for 3 people
Wow.
with that yarn. So, with some of the yarn that I have that is a pound of yarn, I've never really figured up how much 1 pound of yarn of those yarns will make, how many hats it will make. I have never done that.
Where are you
Just
at,
recommend her
Lauren?
some- Yeah, where are you at? Are you in the United States?
She
Because
is. I just can't remember if it's Arkansas or where. I don't remember. I'm terrible. What,
a lot of
girl?
a lot of people end up
Mhm.
sending to my PayPal, and I go and purchase the yarn, because what I end up doing is when I go to Joann's, they have a clearance room, and that's where I got this yarn that cost me $3.48
Oh, wow.
per that skein. So I'm going into the clearance section to get yarn instead of going to the regular shelves. And
That's awesome.
I picked up about $75 worth of yarn because of
Wow.
doing that, going and looking, because I have this this one, and I have this gray.
Are y'all in Arkansas, Lauren? I don't remember right off the top of my head for some reason now. She tries
Think
to
of this.
find out where you are so she could make the hat. Like she was saying with me, this one hat, one yarn she wasn't going to use because it's too heavy, correct?
Yes.
And it
Yes.
would be too hot for our area. We're in Poplarville, Mississippi.
Because this is a 5-ply yarn. What I used for hers is a 3 and a 4-ply yarn. So it's not going to be as heavy and hot as this one would be.
I'm so excited to wear my little hat. I can't wait. I've got to do a mail call for Tony had sent me something I had won. And I've just been so busy I haven't even had time to do that, but I wanted to show everybody the cool little thing. Not little thing, it's not little. My favorite word I like to use with everything, little. Sorry, I don't usually play with my hair so much, but I am burning slap up. And it's cool outside. That's what's crazy. She may have had to go to the bathroom or something.
Yeah.
Can you get started?
Because even with this black hat, I could put on this one, because this is for a lady, I could end up putting a pom-pom on top of this with, if you do that color.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah.
That would be beautiful, huh? It's pearly.
Just doing a hi,
Hello,
Andale.
Ann.
My
So glad
favorite
to
gals.
see
Yes,
you.
and you're my favorite sister. But
Yeah.
yeah, I could end up doing a pom-pom out of this on this black hat, just to make it a little more girly.
Hey, Dark Lord Minute. Welcome in. He slides in. Hi, hi, hi.
Yeah,
Better late than never.
Xander.
And yeah, Xander. Miss Ann, we love you so much. You're just so precious to us. And she puts the little music where she sings One Day at a Time song when she
And
comes in.
look at how pretty this would look on that hat also.
That would be beautiful.
Miss
Ann, did she get her hat yet?
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh,
I wasn't there. I wasn't there today. I had to go to get my brother's medication, and a neighbor took me, and I did not feel that it was right while I was riding in his car, listening to Andale's live, So I came back home. I left it running on the iPad in my room while my brother was watching what he wanted to up here. And she's in Central Arkansas. So yes, you would have with this yarn, it's like I said, it's a 5.
Yes, in Arkansas.
It's a 5 ply. This might still be a little bit warm. But yeah, this is and of course I have 6 ply yarn. See that second drawer there? That yarn is very thick, and those ones, when I do make a hat for that, it goes to Canada. It goes up north because it's going to be very warm.
Show Anne and Xander the hat you made me, please. I'm so excited.
I certainly will. It is this hot pink and black, charcoal gray.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wait until she feels
I'm so
this. This
excited.
is so soft. I put her thing in here. I made these out of construction paper, and I just ripped them and see what I end up doing. It keeps it because of the edges. It keeps it from bending it, the stickers.
Lauren said her best friend worked at Joann's and gets 30% off of stock, sales items included. That's a nice thing.
That is a nice thing. But yeah, I'm always going, when I had a vehicle, I was always going to Joann's and looking to see what they had in their clearance section. And it makes it so nice.
I'm so excited. I mean, I'm beyond excited. I was telling Rebecca I will treasure this for the rest of my days, and I'll make sure that my children know that they can fight over it when I'm gone because they're going to know it's a very treasured possession of mine. That she sit here. It was already going to be special if she'd have just made it, but sit here and made it live in front of us. I mean, how exciting is that? That is so wonderful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
My heart is just full, very full. I feel like I have Christmas early, and I don't celebrate Christmas. That's Jesus's birthday, not mine. But I appreciate very much so.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
it is so great to be able to bless people with the talents that I have and giving back. That's what this is all about.
Well, I want to make sure that we take care of you too, because that's, you put a lot of time and effort into this. And does Anne know that you're in need of a vehicle?
Yes, she does.
And
there's lots of people that know I'm in need of a vehicle. I'm going to be calling the junkyard company because I wanted to check, and I haven't checked yet to see what motors would cost. But then you've got the cost of someone taking out the motor I have, putting another motor into this vehicle.
That's probably going to be more than to just get
what
another
it's worth. Than what it's worth. Yes, it is.
The reason I said Miss Anne and Xander and stuff is because the more people know and the more people can put the word out, the better to get you the help that you need, because God knows what you need,
There's a company, called Love Incorporated that I got a piece of paper today from there. And I'm going to put in a need that I need a vehicle for my brother and I.
Yep.
And see if they can help me.
Yep.
And
from her heart, she's like, I'm willing to pay and this and that. But I told her there are people out there that will donate a lot of times, and it's a tax write-off for them. and can bless somebody else that's in need. And so we're hoping that the right people hear this and, bless you instead of it coming out of, any extra money you put up, because you're still going to have to pay for a tag, and you're still going to have to pay for
Well,
things to make
the
it
thing
what
the
you need.
thing is, the license plates that I have right now, that vehicle did pass inspection. So I have license plates that are good for 2 years.
And you can just put it on any other vehicle?
I can transfer it to another vehicle.
Wow, they don't let you do that in Mississippi at all.
Wow.
You have to bring that tag in, and they'll give you a credit if you have, money still on it at a time. And then they'll give you a whole nother tag that identifies that vehicle with that tag. It's a
These
racket.
are
It's a money-making racket.
these are handicap plates. I have handicap plates. So they are in some states. I know in Washington State, the plates are licensed to the vehicle, not to the
Yes.
to the person. In this state, they are licensed to the person. And since I have, those plates just passed inspection.
Wow.
Once I do get another vehicle, I will be able to take them. They will, of course, charge me for transferring them to a new vehicle. And the thing that was really nice is that my insurance company is deferring right now. It is in limbo, which I will not be paying a premium until I get another vehicle. But there's a key to this. I have to do it within 6 months.
Yes.
I did not want to cancel my insurance, because if I can find a vehicle within that 6 months,
Right.
then I'll be able to just bring it back up and pay whatever the difference is with
So if
insurance.
y'all have a platform, guys, and what you do when you have a channel, whether it's a community page or you're doing a live shout out, please just put that message out there. Because we have a friend and a sister that's in need right now, and that's what this community is so good for, is helping each other. So let's tell everybody we can think of, and you never know, that somebody out there might be just ready to bless her. So please make sure y'all do that for Rebecca, since she's so precious to help so many people out with her gift of making hats and other things that people need and will love and cherish the rest of their lives. So
Yeah, definitely.
I am so grateful, Rebecca, that you have helped, like, behind the scenes, teaching me things, and with the hat and Mark's coming up hat that you're going to make. And I mean, we gratefully appreciate you, and I know that everybody feels the same way. And
Yes. Thank you, everyone.
we just have to put it out there. I mean, because we want somebody to do the same for us as well. If we were in the same predicament at the moment, So I want to say a little prayer, if you don't mind.
No, I don't.
Dear Lord, Father in heaven, we come to you in prayer right now, and we ask that the right hearts and the right people ears hear this, God. Or any other channel that shouts it out, God, that Rebecca needs a vehicle for her and Ronald. And you know the perfect vehicle, God, that she needs. And we're asking for you to supply that for her, and let it be exactly what her and Ronald need to get them from point A to point B. We know that she would appreciate anything, God, but please let it be reliable and dependable, something that she doesn't have to put a whole lot of money in, God, and something that she can feel safe in when her and her brother has to go places, God. We thank you in advance, because we know that you're going to bless Rebecca for blessing so many people with the gifts of her hands, that you gave her this gift and talent, God. And we thank you so much for that. And we're just asking in return that you bless her and get this word out there, God. Let her have good health and her brother have good health. Lord, we pray for Nana or Lisa at 9 Acres Family Farm, Lord, that you heal her. She's been down and sick. Heather Landstrom right now, Lord, is also not feeling good. She's got the C word, and we ask for you to help heal her. And anybody else that has health ailments or anything right now, God, we ask that you be with them. And I pray that you've kept everybody safe out there that is participating in this Halloween thing, God. All the children that don't know any better and the parents that are bringing them out there, that just protect them, God, from anything that would harm them, because they're just innocent little children that don't know any better, God. So we ask for you to protect them. We ask for you to protect each channel that's represented here, God. We ask for you to bless them abundantly, bless their channel abundantly, bless them as a human being and their families, God, abundantly, in the mighty name of Jesus. And if they have animals or plants, just abundantly bless them, God. In the name of Jesus, we pray, amen.
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 So
Oh,
we
wow.
appreciate you. And I do put out a little devotional on Sundays, whatever God gives me. Sometimes I get aggravated, not with the devotional, but because I try to get it together before Sunday. And I'm like, I like to prepare ahead of time, God. And sometimes he doesn't give it to me until Sunday. And God only knows what time it's going to come out. So just pray that God gives me the word, something that touches the right hearts at the right moment that's listening, because we just in a real sin sick world right now that needs help and needs a savior. And I just pray to God that the right ears are hearing when the devotionals go out, or like the Creekside Chronicles. What a wonderful channel. I really, really like Tony and
Af-
Jamie. And
After after Creekside Chronicles, the Vineyard Chicks, they come on just before he ends, and I go over there.
are they doing
They do singing.
okay.
They're,
What are they
you
called?
know, the Vineyard Chicks.
Okay.
They
I'll have to
do,
check them out.
yeah, check them out and
Most
stuff.
of the time I have to catch them after the live, because we usually have critters to take care of in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And they're not done by that time. It's just so much to do early in the morning. And I know people will say, well, it's Sunday, but the animals don't know it's Sunday and they still have to get
They
fed.
don't.
So, but yes, if you're in here and you don't know who Creekside Chronicles is, go check them out. They have Creekside Maples, Tony and Joni, and then their channel, Creekside Chronicles, on Sunday mornings at, is it 8:30?
Yes, 8:30
8:30
Central. 8:30
Central
Central.
Standard Time. And they're
Yeah.
in Canada.
Yes, they are.
Okay. So go check them out, guys. Really great channel. Tony is on fire for God, and his wife Joni has a beautiful voice. So check them out. We appreciate everybody for coming in tonight. I appreciate you for making the hat on
You're welcome.
live. And I really love every single person in here, and every living thing that has yeah, and animals don't know time or days. You're right. You're right. And even the Bible, the Lord did
It's
things on Sundays.
it's amazing. My dogs even let me know when they're ready to eat.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
You know, they certainly do.
But I know that I've kept you a very long time, and you're probably tired, and I appreciate you so much.
In fact, I'm going to work on, where is it? I'm making a dish towel.
That is
I'm
so
gonna
cool. I've seen some that you've given away on lives as well.
No,
And
Ashley at CNC Farms asked for me to make some pot holders and dishcloths, and I still had this left.
that
So
is so
I'm making a dish towel
that
out
is
of it,
so cool.
for
Yeah,
her.
Lauren Heather sent me a email today because she is a moderator, and I tell her she don't have to say anything. I said I appreciate her being here, but I said y'all are doing this free and I appreciate it, but you don't owe me any kind of explanation if you can't
Didn't-
make it. I'm grateful if you can. I thank everybody that does. What a blessing. And thank God for the moderators and all that they do. But yes, she has,
I had no idea that Heather was having issues.
yeah, she said, her and, I'm assuming her husband have, both the C word. So,
Wow.
yeah. So, we got to definitely keep her in our prayers. So,
Yeah,
Derek,
definitely.
thank you so
Yeah,
much for coming in. And Israel popped back out, huh? They asked about when they popped in earlier and then they popped out.
yeah.
They asked if we've ever been there. And I was like, I would love to go one day. Maybe not right now with what's going on. But yeah, y'all keep Heather in your prayers and Lisa, Nana at 9 Acres, because she is not feeling well right now either. So I know it's getting late, guys. Mark's tired. Rebecca and I are tired, I'm sure. I thank y'all so much for coming in. Y'all have a blessed night.
Thank you, Mr. Becker.
And
Love seeing you.
Yep.
as always, guys, thanks for doing life together with us one day at a time.
Night, everyone.
Good night.